Hello and welcome back to part 21 of our series that nobody watches. We are continuing with the railroad quest, trying to level, getting ready for particularly Far Harbor, and then Nuka World, which I have both. Just not ready for either. And we're working on some perks that will give me more ammo and that will help me find more ammo and more caps so I can get rich as fuck. So, we are moving on. As many of you probably know, if you're watching Fallout 4 and you're a fan of Fallout at all, you probably know. Excuse me. Sorry about that. You probably know already about Fallout 76, which I am very interested in. I've already pre-ordered. I'm waiting for the beta to start. I will be doing it on PC. But I'm definitely very interested and excited. I love Fallout. It's definitely going to be a different experience, of course, being online, but the other part is there are no there's no NPCs, and I don't know how I feel about that, but we'll see if they can pull it off. Yes, I have Curie, and I've given her legs. And badass lasers. She's pretty freaking beast. For a while there, she had some sentry legs, but it was just too big for her to be practical. She couldn't get go upstairs with me on certain places, and she couldn't get through doors. It was really freaking annoying, but it was hilarious. Anyways, we are continuing with. Yeah, I have the mole rat disease because I decided to give the cure to the little boy, and yeah, well, that turned out very well for me. Let's see. This is caps. We're going with that one, but I have to build up my luck. And now I can do that one. Let's see. Luck 2. Oh, good. I only need luck 2 for all that. Sweet. Alright. What are we doing? I know we have another weather vane to do. We have a safe house. I could do some of that. I don't feel like doing that right now. There's a dead drop. So, we've done a couple of the weather vanes, I think. I guess I've only done one. Huh. I did that one, but I did Miga as well. Or Mila. There it is. There's the first one. Man, I've done a lot of questions since then. And I just did that one, so we'll go ahead and do this one. Where's it at? It's actually not far from the Riptide. think I was on after 4th of July, but if not, I hope everybody had a good holiday and a good and safe holiday and got to blow a lot of things up. I did. Blew up some stuff. It was fun. Alright, let's see. So I need to go this way. Oh, great.
The enemy has been spotted.
Let's see. Shut up. We got power armor. Later than you.
Let's do this, metal girl!
How thoughtful. I feel better now. We are fighting. Why not a civilized discussion instead?
That was a weird glitch. Part of him disintegrated, that's funny.
Nice.
Use those, but it's nice to have. Alright, now if that's over, didn't mean to do that. I love how Curie's just across the pond. Just hopscotching over there. Oh. How nice. So. Oh. Alright. Yeah.
Hey! Who's there? Light 'em
We
up!
are being shot at. Enemy unknown. Engaging the enemy.
Ow!
Spotted. Again, I have
See?
survived the
She's just a
hostilities.
beast. She's just a beast.
There is something near. Hostilities resuming.
Well, that's it for that. You didn't have anything.
I believe we're supposed to file a police report, yes? And all the little things go in baggies for evidence.
I really hope you like me soon so I can get you in a scent body. I do need to go do that. Oh, Dr. Amani. I think I'll do that next, just so I can get that.
That was a
far.
good one.
What the
You
hell
any
was
more
that?
stories like that? Find him and kill him! Get down! Get down!
Enemy detected.
Okay.
Think you can...
I love her so much. Hey, 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 hey.
Stand down!
Oh no!
Here!
I have been hit. Continued hostilities. Another guy.
Jeez. I can't cure her.
Your actions could result in injury.
I mean, it resulted in your injury.
I believe the term is Yahoo?
Yeah. I love her. says some weird things sometimes, but other times it's quite entertaining. Yahoo!
We appear to be under fire. What was lost is found. Your pulse and vital signs are still within acceptable parameters.
Loot on you, disappearing act.
Damn it! Damn it! Yep, I lose 2 lockpicks on a novice.
That's it.
That's it. Lame.
No sign of him now. I don't know. What the fuck was that?
The fuck was that?
This is bullshit.
This is bullshit.
Got it.
From me? Not even possible. I swear I must be going crazy.
This is bullshit. Come out and fight!
A grip on yourself.
So there's.
Yes.
Shotgun shells.
Hey. What do you want?
Rude.
Here's what I have on me.
Yeah, much better.
The jet will make you jittery. Guess they were right. Seen it? What the hell was that? What the?
Nothing.
No.
Guess this shit as hell looks that way.
Hear that?
Didn't mean to do that. Huh. Whatever. That worked out. Like how it killed both of them.
Aw, man, come back!
Did you hear something?
I was having fun!
Enemies have been dispatched.
Damn.
Sweet.
Those that you want to, you can take all these teddy bears because there's actually a launcher in the game that shoots teddy bears. Going back to the railroad.
Up there, assume you're being watched.
Hey there.
Always.
Another meal placed and even more data. Got a lead on another vantage spot. If you got the time.
Seriously?
Or we could just do some shopping.
Pam wants you. She explained why, but I couldn't figure it out.
Word is, Diamond City is under opposition control.
It's remarkable the things you can do with only 2 hands.
Where'd she go?
I suppose you're here for my medical services.
I'm not here for
Let's see
anything.
what's-
Shut the hell up.
Would it kill them to let me know
Excuse
missions
me,
X
I'm
busy?
busy.
Where did you go to university?
Just once.
University. You're not serious, right?
Hey,
You need some. Yes?
I suppose you're here for my medical services. Let's see what's wrong with you today.
Vault blue, huh? Not a bad look.
hey,
May I be of a... assistance?
I like these power armor stations. I think they're better, but you can't make them, which is really sad for me.
Agent, a new DIA cache has been identified. Assistance requested in recovery.
Did the DIA have a lot of these caches?
Exact number of caches is unknown. A small percent of my processing power is dedicated to analyzing stored records and breaking its encryption.
I can recover it.
Location of cache being transmitted to your Pip-Boy. Conversation terminated.
Let's go do that. It's in Good Neighbor? Oh, it's outside Good Neighbor. Interesting. We need to go to the combat zone and get Kate. Excuse me. Kate is at the combat zone. She is a companion. You can get a rather colorful one. As well, not Good Neighbor too. Actually, I need to go to Good Neighbor for that Dr. Armani. Great.
Huh?
Where are they?
Okay, cut the shit. Who is that?
Light him up!
Just give up.
Hey. There you go deal with him. Huh. It's 2 legendaries in a minute.
Having fun, huh? I can do this all day.
Where did that one go? Oh, there it is.
Found us. That is the right word, yes?
Hey.
Combat is quite vigorous exercise.
Somebody's making a lot of noise.
Significant damage imminent. Requesting assistance.
How are you walking? You jumped off, dumbass. I'm near the police station. Hey, there's a vault right there. Right, super mutants. My favorite. The best weapons are gone.
What? Who's there?
I'd much rather discuss science. Resuming combat operations.
Ah! You pay for that!
Hostilities resuming.
I love you.
Why is everything so dangerous up here?
Here it comes! You'll never leave here alive!
It's broken. Have you found something interesting?
Shit.
The enemy appears to be missing.
You humans, so stupid, so weak.
We do not hear enemy detected.
Retreat!
Uh-oh. Where's he at? Where's my shotgun? Why is that not on my list? There's this radium. What does this use? 45s. Yeah, it's...
That's right. Where'd you go, huh? Gonna find you.
Huh. Oh, this is where I need to go. Super mutants in here. Of course. Oh. Did I just walk out? I think I just walked back outside. Whoops.
Heads up. Do you need something from me?
For you to get the fuck out of the way?
Oh no! I have been hit.
Oh no! Oh no! That's your fault. Damn it.
I have sustained considerable damage.
How are you the one that keeps getting hurt? What is that? Huh. Wait. Am I not supposed to be here? Wait a minute. I mean, I'm there. What's that? Follow that. Stop. I don't get it. It must be up top.
Did you hear something? All of your success are virtually nil.
Huh. I don't know what's going on.
Violent tendencies greatly decrease your life expectancy.
not sure what I'm supposed to be doing. I think it's here. I think I gotta go to the top. I'm going inside.
Caution! I am equipped with
Hey. Where'd you come from?
You should wash your hands after that. It can be unsanitary to handle the deceased.
Going down.
Going down?
Second floor.
No sign of enemy activity.
Going up.
Oh.
Gotta come out sooner or later! Time to die! We are unstoppable!
That's not true.
Resuming combat operations. Later, I will review these logs for relevant data.
I love you so much. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. It's twice now I've gone outside like a derp. Anytime now. Ow.
And they maintain brain functions and motor control
Right.
even after the FEV. Fascinating. At least I can observe battlefield conduct.
Mind killing him?
Vehicular injuries were supposed to be the greatest threat up here. Your pulse and vital signs are still within acceptable parameters.
Alright, I guess we're going back inside. Wait, I was gonna say. Yeah, Curie.
Someone
Oh,
is nearby.
hey.
Perhaps they are friendly.
Scream! Scream for your worthless life!
I'm good.
Studying physical injury could result in something about those. Dangerous. Combat is quite vigorous exercise.
What the hell? Raiders?
We are being shot at. Enemy unknown.
Damn it.
I believe I already have enough data on combat-related maladies.
Where did that raider go?
You shouldn't a coroner be doing that instead?
Shut up. I don't understand. Well. So we need to go in here. And that building I just came in out of. Oh, well, well. That's a shitty ass cache. Oh, my ear itches. Alright. Better get away with it, not like it's gonna explode. I want to unlock the sky bridge. I think I'm gonna have to go back inside. I know, attractive.
Going up. Second floor. Second floor. Going up.
What is this? This is Fallen Sky Bridge. Oh.
That noise?
Right. Let's see how this does against that. Where'd he go?
Someone there? Who's there? I am super
I believe we're supposed to file a police report, yes? And all the little things going back is for evidence. I believe a sniper has found us.
Stupid noses. What's that?
Did you just say brains? What happened to you, buddy? Huh. All the way to the bottom.
May not be alert. The enemy has been spotted. Speak well, madame.
No mercy.
I seem to be going in the way of good neighbors, so I'm just gonna go with y'all.
Lost visual. Damn! Lost what was that? Where's the little...
Enemies have been dispatched.
Ooh. Alright, this pissed me off. Oh. Alright. Oh no! It's so dark. I can't get over there. Damn it. You fucking kidding me? There's a raider in there.
I may have detected unusual behavior.
Yeah.
Continued hostilities is not advised.
Lucky here.
Later, I will review these logs for relevant data.
Hey. I need to be here anyways. Sweet. Yeah, let's go.
going up.
Well, how do I get up there? Huh. I mean, it's... Oh, I'm stupid. It's still telling me to go up there. Huh. Boom. Alright, what are you telling me to do? Let's go rid of that. How far back? You go good neighbor. Let's just go here. You know, just once, I would like to spawn in somewhere and not get attacked.
Enemy detected.
There you go.
Could result in injury. I'm still intact.
There. Ah.
Looking for the shooter. What was justice found? Why is everything so dangerous up here? Where are you?
Man, come back! I was having fun!
The enemy has been spotted. I would prefer if there was a whole lot less of that.
What are y'all doing? That's not what I wanted.
What's that? What? I hear something.
Oh, hey.
We appear to be up.
You know what?
Under fire.
Whoa! A raider? Huh. Well, tell me to go this way.
You must take care to reduce the radiation dose you absorb.
Oh, are you kidding me? I need it to be daylight. This is really pissing me off. Trying to get to good neighbor. I don't understand why it's so effing hard. Thank you, Jesus.
Hey, hold up there. First time in Good Neighbor? You can't go walking around without insurance.
You better back off, or you're the one who's gonna need insurance.
What was that? I couldn't hear over the sound of all that pathetic. You hand over everything you got in them pockets, or accidents start happening to you. Big, bloody accidents.
Whoa, time out. Someone steps through the gate the first time, they're a guest. You lay off that extortion crap.
What do you care? She ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said let her go.
You soft, Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new mayor.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something. Now, why'd you have to go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here. You alright, sister?
You killed him.
Got a good pair of eyes on ya. I think you'll fit in here. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
Of the people, for the people. Oh, brother.
I can tell I'm gonna like you already. Just consider this town your home away from home. So long as you remember who's in charge.
Excuse me.
A new player in Good Neighbor. Hello, little pawn. Welcome to our fun and games.
Brotherhood of Steel. Better stay out of Good Neighbor. All I'm saying.
Hey.
Oh, a new face walks into my store. And you're not even screaming yet. Very polite. You let me know if anything catches your fancy.
Did you say something about people screaming at you?
That's right. Some newcomers have never seen a ghoul before. Can't handle a friendly face, I say. So you need some supplies?
Got any work?
I do, actually. Super mutants have taken over the old Boston Public Library. I got a lot of fond memories of that place from when I was a girl and human. You get those lumbering brutes out of there, I'll pay you 200 caps.
You got a deal, Daisy.
Thanks. Hey, while you're there, could you return this book for me? It's from the library. Don't even ask how long it's been overdue.
Hey, Daisy.
Don't be shy now. Chances...
I'll take a look, sure.
All the supplies, money, or violence can buy.
That's funny. Ooh. Just 75? Just 75? Jesus. Sell that. And that don't do shit. What weapons you got? Oh, I got a plasma pistol. Hello, guest. Whoever you may be.
I must apologize for the odd noises I'm currently emitting, a consequence of being mechanical in nature. You certainly know your way around the workbench.
With your tinkering.
You lead the way, and I'll follow, ma'am.
Heads up.
You need something from me? Oh, can we see the old State House? Maybe they have the tourist brochure.
Hey, Daisy. Glad you could make it. How's my favorite girl doing? Didn't I see you on a date with Morowski the other day?
Huh, he wishes.
I heard you walked that freedom trail.
All right.
What was I saying?
Well, Mr. Valentine. I thought you had forgotten about little old me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs.
you big flirt.
Batteries.
Dr. Amari?
Yes? Wait, I know you. You're on the railroad. What's this all about?
You're the one who can extract memories from a brain, right?
Normally, we only allow our clients to experience their own memories. Now, what's this all about?
We need a deep dig, Amari, but it's not gonna be easy. The perp, Kellogg, is already cold on the floor.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you do realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who can make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Nick's an older model synth. Is he still compatible?
That's exactly what I was thinking. If we are lucky, it should hook right in. But even if this works, Mr. Valentine would be taking on a tremendous amount of risk. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. Let's do it.
Hey, I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine, just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Is Nick gonna be okay?
Yes, the connections appear to be stable. Hopefully it'll be as simple as unplugging the implant once we're done. But that doesn't get around the current problem. The memory encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Any idea of what I'm gonna see in there?
I have no clue. But considering we only have a single piece of the medial temporal lobe and not the whole brain, I doubt it'll be cohesive.
Nick and I are gonna share a mind? I'm not gonna see him in any compromising positions, am I?
Yeah, if a smart man was all it took to solve problems, we would have found your son by now.
No. You won't have to worry about that. The only...
All right. Let's get started.
Just sit down over there, and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on. Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked?
Remember, you
I
are
think now she
experiencing
wanted
these
me to
memories
kill
as
him.
Kellogg.
I
This may
should
prove
have.
disorienting at first.
Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though.
All 5 states have now...
Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then. People always hoping for something better. They usually end up with something worse.
California Republic. I'm sure that's going to take some getting used to for a lot of people.
Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
What a joke.
What's it mean, Mom?
Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days. Like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop sending you if that's what they're teaching you.
I'm going out. Where the fuck did you put my boots?
Listen to me, Connie. You take this. You're old enough. You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father's useless, but you won't turn out like him. You're a good boy. And all that on the radio. All useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
I will, Mom. I promise. I won't let you down.
You've always been my good boy.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
The thing about happiness is, you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand that's what happiness felt like. It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah, you've got to give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kind of green.
I know, but that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough.
Well, they sure picked the right person for that job.
It's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
I know, Connie. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see. That's okay. I got it.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
His family died.
Mind if we...
There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. I just took it as part of the job. Little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another.
Sit down.
There was always a job for someone like me. Didn't matter what it was. Didn't matter who I was supposed to kill. I got pretty good at it.
Suit yourself.
I don't remember much from that time. It all kinda blends together. There was almost always a bar, though. That's universal. I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. As far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you.
And, you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job is done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming. So, you're with the Institute. You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute. But I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their sense for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement, which suited me just fine. I wanted to see for myself. The first synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute.
If you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate.
Systems offline.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic state.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. I didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really. The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it.
Vault computers are...
The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it.
Still working. That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6. Down the hall near the end.
I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never liked to. But it was better this way. Better than taking his kid and leaving him alive. Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving her alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if she somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If she could take me out, they won't be able to hide from her for long.
This is the one. Here.
Open it.
Is it
Almost. Everything's gonna be fine.
Okay?
Come here.
No.
Come here, baby.
No. I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only gonna tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean!
God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready. Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long. This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
Piper has really done it this time. I mean, I'm not saying she's right, but Mayor, this time, I probably shouldn't have even done.
Kellogg. It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that. The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
It's all over, but the dreaming
4688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
It's all over but the grind. And nobody cries.
This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man. It wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet.
Are there any trade publications for the medical profession these days? One must remain current on the latest procedures.
Sure there are. Just a couple 100 years old, though. Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
Am I okay? Are you seeing anything bad?
Don't be alarmed, but I honestly don't know what to look for. As I said before, this is uncharted territory, but your neural and physiological readings have returned to normal. From a medical standpoint, you're fine. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
We got what we needed. The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out.
Yes, their greatest secret has finally been revealed. But that only leads to more questions. How does it work? Where do we go next?
That scientist, Kellogg, was supposed to track down. Virgil. We need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That doesn't make sense. No one goes there. Not even if they were desperate.
That's why he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation in the glowing sea like a shield, or a cloak, a way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same. If you're going to follow him.
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck, and be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Look alive.
May I be of assistance? Do you need something?
Your thoughts?
I should write a paper on this. The science of your neurological journey is quite fascinating.
I wanted to make sure things were okay between you and me.
I find these traveling arrangements quite acceptable.
Nothing else I needed.
As you wish.
There we go.
So, are these comic books educational? Anything of science in there?
Someone trying to bring it back.
Amari.
Be careful of the radiation. The glowing sea isn't a place to be caught unprepared.
Let's stealing up here?
Nick.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Kellogg. Is that you?
What? What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Amari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going. Or I could head back to Diamond City, since you've got company already.
I'll see you around, Nick.
Good luck out there. You know where to find me.
We should head over to the Nakano residence when we can. Find out...
Alright, ladies and germs. I'm gonna head out. Thank you for watching. Like any of you are. But I appreciate it if you happen to come across this. So, have a good night.